Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 4th, 2025. This is for Gemini. Last shuffle coming out for Gemini. Let's see what's going on. So, Gemini, what we have is dark thoughts, and we have intuition and manifestation. Uh, they want you to be careful with thinking quite negatively about when you see your future, when you see you can sit and based on where you are, based on what's going on, you can look forward into the future and go, well, based on what I've been doing so far today and the past couple of yesterdays, I can pretty much predict my tomorrow. They don't want you to allow yourself to go down a rabbit hole. Don't go through a maze of the darkest crap, right? Pennywise could be around the corner, you know. No, you know, oh no, not a red balloon. Pennywise might be on the other end of that. Like, you know what I mean? You can't allow yourself to do that. So, but I'm not, there's, I don't know if you guys ever saw those memes where they're like, you can see Pennywise holding the red balloon and he's like, I've got some so and so down here. If he said, I've got crystals down here, I might go. I was like, we need to make that a meme. But either way, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, geez, 3 of Swords, Queen of Wands. You may see or be thinking or expecting, I'm not seeing much expectation, but thinking about how no matter what you do, no matter how it goes, it could still end up so bad, right? 10 of Swords is like the worst. 10 of Wands is like, it's not just the worst, but there's a ton of it, right? There's there's truckloads of it. It's not just bad, it's just like a bunch of bad. And you may feel like, here I go walking down the catwalk just to, you know, fall over in my heels. Like, you know what I mean? Here I go looking good just for a monkey to throw crap on my suit. Like you just feel like almost, you may feel almost foolish being confident right now. If anyone is in this space, like why, like anything could happen, right? Just as simple as like I straightened my hair just to go outside and all of a sudden it started raining. There was nothing in the forecast, portending rain. Like nobody said anything to me. I feel that, yeah, that's the thought process that Spirit is warning you about. They want you to know some things, okay? First of all, they want you to meditate when you start thinking this way. Meditation doesn't look like, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo for everybody. This could just simply be while I'm by myself in my car, right? I'm telling myself that my mind, my mind is my tool to use in any way I wish. And I wish to use it to focus on the things that I know. Everything in my life I've created offered me lessons, and I've learned so much. And now I am this person, right? That I know that my life could be whatever I want it to be type thing. They want you to be in that space. As soon as you start feeling your body like tense up, you want to meditate almost immediately. Just to sit back and just think of all the good things in your life, how you have to take control of your own narrative. If you choose your narrative to be this, that's what it will be. It's so simple. It's simple that it's complicated. It's so simple that it's complicated because they're showing a person sitting in traffic, like sitting at a light, and how you go, I never see orange cars. And then all of a sudden, every time you look, is a burnt sienna, there's an orange, there's a tangerine, there's a something passing. And you're like, I never noticed that before. You may feel as though you are manifesting them. And in reality, they were around you the whole time, but you were focused on something else. When you shift your focus, then that's all you will see, right? And if you focus on this could end so freaking badly. This could be so embarrassing. Maybe I'm being betrayed or deceived, duped in some way. um, I feel like no matter what I do, something is against me. That will be all that you notice. And then you'll never see anything good, because all, you know what I mean? It'll highlight whatever your mind, whatever you choose to focus on in your mind. Your mind is your tool, right? You don't want to keep bringing a sledgehammer to something that needs a flathead screwdriver. You want to, you know what I mean? The mindset. Think of your every thought that you have as a tool, and what tool is going to be useful to resolve whatever this is, or to build whatever you're trying to build. Negative thoughts don't build anything positive, right? Yeah, because it's like they're showing me paper and fire, and they're showing that your positive thoughts are paper and you're writing down things, right, on these thoughts. And the negative thoughts are like the candle that falls over and burns it all up. You know what I mean? I don't know why. That's I like the way that I like that. Thanks for that, Spirit. Jeez, that was a good one. I like that. Intuition and manifestation. You have Seven of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. The intuition and manifestation speaks of what you see for your future. Cooperation, you getting or receiving rewards for your hard labor. You're experiencing now, or harvesting the fruits of your labor. You see that. You can see it. This is where spirit wants you to be. Okay. Now, I see also some of you running into a person, which is crazy that it's coming up this way, but there's someone that you're meeting up with. Either it's already scheduled as an appointment. Perhaps you've already been invited, or you've invited someone out. But I still see even the serendipitous. I'm just walking out the store and I just ran into so and so. I see that for you. This is someone who, mm, it looks like you're meant to meet them. You're meant to run into them. Know that every meeting today is not coincidental at all. There's something you're meant to know. I feel like there's love involved with a lot of the chance meetings or the people that you're running into. Not necessarily romantic love, although I see romantic love here also. This tells me that if you are, say you are wanting to, you want love, you're looking for love, your best bet before you go out, if you are on you have a date tonight, you want to send affirmations, prayers, you want to visualize like beautiful things for that person. Okay. And if you don't know if you're going to meet anybody at all, it's important to send out beautiful energy. Like, my soulmate is somewhere nourished, happy, like you got to put that out there. You know what I mean? And soulmates aren't always romantic. This could be like, I'm looking for that perfect business soulmate. I'm looking for that perfect friendship, that perfect soulmate friend. Like, I'm looking for this perfect pet. Say you're getting out and you're like, I'm going pet shopping. You want to send that energy out of like beautiful love, of like what you would want for that, for a soulmate in general. Send it out. And allow this to be close, but don't be like, oh, we've got to exchange social media accounts, we've got to exchange. They're almost throwing in there that you want to allow this person to just breeze, like be themselves, allow things to flow, and to allow them to give to you. And this is almost like the law of attraction for you. Like, you're meant to exercise some principles of law of attraction in this situation, because I see so much love surrounding you. If you really sit back and pay attention, you might feel um, the love building in all forms. Like, all of a sudden, everyone's so sweet to you, so nice. Everything's good. Like if you go to a restaurant, this is the best, fettuccine alfredo that they've ever made. Like this batch is the best. Like all of a sudden there's like complimentary this and that for you. Okay, you can rewrite your story. Focus a lot on looking at the positive. Focus more on that than by trying to make things happen. You know, they want you to dream it into being, see it in your head. It will exude outwards, starting inside. Okay, so the increase with Hanged Man and Nine of Swords is that fear begets fear. Okay, but fear should force you to change your perspective if you are coming from a place of fear. Because I'm seeing angel number 7777. That is one that is begging you to change your perspective. If you see this number, it means you need to change how you're looking at this. Okay, because they're saying if you want to succeed, you got to keep doing what you're doing, but you got to reach for some wisdom within. And the wisdom is an ancient trust of knowing that what's for you, it's for you, it will never pass you by. Okay, you'll know what to do, but you got to change how you're looking at things. Aim to see the good, although there's a lot of bad in this world, right? Aim to focus on to focus on. It's almost like the life that you're dreaming of. Angels of the Four Directions. Sorry about this. I kid you not. It's like this is the slowest cold ever experienced. It's been 2 weeks. What's going on? Sorry about that. Angels of the Four Directions with Three of Pentacles and Two of Wands. Now, this is telling me that the angels, these are archangels Uriel and Raphael typically. Of course, Michael and Gabriel on the back end of things with this. I see them all surrounding you with Michael and Gabriel. Michael and Gabriel, they pair up in this deck. It's a pairing. So those two are the ones that makes your words count, right? They stand behind you and make sure that when you walk, it's like fee fi fo fum up in here, right? You're not tiptoeing. Spirit is making sure those two angels are the ones that are like, now say what you need to say right now. The mom that marches you towards the bully and is like, now say something else, bully, and you better stand up for yourself this time. And it's like it turns to you like you better do. You know what we need to do. These are those angels, right? They pack a big, powerful, like they have a wingspan. As soon as they spread their wings, everybody's flying back. Like let's stop the games with Gemini. But then you have archangels Raphael and Uriel. Those two are healers, and so they're trying to get you to see that there's a lot of cooperative spirits on their behalf, on their side. That all you have to do is start from the place of real recognizing it, at least, right? They want you to realize that the wisdom is within you. You already know what, like they keep saying you already know. You already know. So I don't know what that is. Maybe right? Because they're saying so I'm a Gemini knows what we're talking about. I'm like, okay, all right. I don't want to get yelled at. Year of the Pig could be significant, and Year of the Pig would tell me that for many of you, you may feel as though you've been very gullible, maybe even seen as careless, and it makes a person feel insecure to be in that space. But they're telling you that Year of the Pig would express how responsible you are, how intelligent you are, and how thoughtful you've always been. And you want to change the way that you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't gullible, I wasn't careless, I was thoughtful, right? I wasn't insecure. I was thoughtful, right? I was responsible. I took responsibility for things that you shouldn't have. And you were intelligent and you wasted it on this. You didn't waste it, but that would be the thought process. Like, don't tell yourself that you were a bad person or that you were played for a fool or anything like that. No, you were thoughtful. You weren't that at all. You know this. So color is gray that I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of gray, and it speaks of how you need, whenever you start to feel that weird feeling in your body, like, oh my gosh, now I feel nervous. I feel this heavy feeling in the pit of my stomach. It's time for you to meditate and to visualize a better life for yourself. Like, take time away. Even if you're sitting at the table with the person, it's like You're going to have to zen yourself out a little bit and force yourself to visualize, which could be fun, looking over at you like, what's going on with Gemini? Why are they staring off into the distance like that? But either way, you could be dealing with a Pisces and Aries or a Virgo. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Aries cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.